How shyness affects interpersonal communication. Have you ever wanted to say something important but the words simply wouldn't come out? Have you ever replayed a conversation in your mind over and over again, wondering if you sounded awkward, strange, or embarrassing? Or perhaps you've avoided introducing yourself to someone, asking a question, or expressing your opinion because you were afraid of being judged. If you have, you're far from alone. Shyness affects millions of people around the world, regardless of age, profession, or background. While many people see shyness as nothing more than a personality trait, it can have a profound impact on the way we communicate, build relationships, pursue opportunities, and even view ourselves. But here's the good news. Shyness is not a life sentence. Communication is a skill, not a talent, and like every skill, it can be learned, practiced, and improved. But before we start the video, I have something very important to tell you. Welcome to the channel Love and Motivation, a digital oasis dedicated to nurturing the heart, body, mind, and soul. Here, we seek to be the light in times of darkness, offering support and inspiration to those facing battles such as depression, anxiety, social anxiety, low self-esteem, lack of self-love, shyness, loneliness, and more. Our mission is to be a beacon of love and hope, providing tools and resources to cultivate a fulfilling and meaningful life. Join us on this journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and positive transformation. You are not alone. We are here to guide you toward a life full of love and motivation. The life is good, but with love and motivation it becomes much better. In today's video, we'll explore exactly how shyness affects interpersonal communication, why it happens, how it influences our personal and professional lives, and most importantly, practical strategies you can use to communicate with greater confidence. Let's begin. Chapter 1: Understanding what shyness really is. Many people confuse shyness with being quiet or introverted, but they aren't the same thing. An introverted person often enjoys spending time alone because it helps them recharge. A shy person, however, may genuinely want social interaction but feels anxious, uncomfortable, or fearful in social situations. Shyness often involves worrying about how others perceive us. Questions like, what if I say something stupid? What if they laugh at me? What if they don't like me? These thoughts create an invisible barrier between what we want to say and what actually comes out. The result: silence, avoidance, missed opportunities. It's important to understand that shyness isn't weakness. It isn't a lack of intelligence. It isn't a character flaw. It's often a combination of personality, past experiences, learned behaviors, and fear of negative evaluation. And because communication depends on confidence, these fears can significantly affect the way we interact with others. Chapter 2: The hidden ways shyness changes communication. Many people believe communication is simply talking. In reality, communication involves much more. It's your tone of voice, your body language, eye contact, facial expressions, listening skills, confidence. Even silence communicates something. When someone experiences shyness, every one of these elements can be affected. They may speak softly, avoid eye contact, give very short answers, smile nervously, overthink every sentence, or avoid conversations altogether. Unfortunately, others may misinterpret these behaviors. Instead of seeing someone who feels nervous, they might assume that person is unfriendly, uninterested, arrogant, or distant. This misunderstanding can create unnecessary barriers in friendships, family relationships, school, work, and even romantic relationships. The tragedy is that many shy people have incredible ideas, kind hearts, and wonderful personalities that remain hidden because fear keeps them silent. Chapter 3: Why fear of judgment becomes so powerful. One of the biggest challenges behind shyness is the fear of being judged. Our brains naturally seek acceptance because humans are social beings. For thousands of years, belonging to a group increased our chances of survival. Today, that survival instinct sometimes treats social rejection as though it were a physical danger. That's why your heart races before speaking in public. Your hands may shake, your mind goes blank, your stomach tightens. Your body activates the fight, flight, or freeze response even though you're simply having a conversation. The more often someone avoids these situations, the stronger this fear can become. Avoidance feels like relief in the short term, But over time, it teaches the brain that social situations really are dangerous. Breaking that cycle requires gradual practice, patience, and self-compassion. Chapter 4: How Shyness Affects Friendships. Friendships depend on communication. People connect through conversations, shared experiences, vulnerability, and trust. But shyness can make taking those first steps feel overwhelming. Someone may want to join a conversation but remain silent. They may want to invite someone out but never ask. They may wait for others to initiate every interaction. Over time, this can lead to loneliness, and not because people dislike them, but because opportunities for connection keep passing by. Healthy friendships don't require perfection. They require authenticity. Often, one sincere conversation is far more meaningful than trying to impress everyone. Chapter 5: The Impact on Romantic Relationships. Romantic relationships often begin with communication, meeting someone, starting a conversation, expressing interest, sharing emotions. All of these require vulnerability. For someone who struggles with shyness, even saying hello can feel like climbing a mountain. Many shy individuals miss opportunities simply because fear convinces them they're not interesting enough. But confidence isn't about never feeling nervous. It's about acting despite the nervousness. People are usually attracted to kindness, authenticity, respect, empathy, and emotional intelligence, not perfection. Learning to communicate honestly creates stronger relationships than pretending to be someone you're not. Chapter 6: Shyness in School and the Workplace. Shyness doesn't disappear when we become adults. It often follows us into classrooms, meetings, interviews, presentations, and workplaces. A shy student may know the correct answer but avoid raising their hand. An employee may have an excellent idea but never share it. Someone may deserve a promotion but hesitate to speak about their accomplishments. Communication is often one of the most valuable professional skills. Improving it doesn't mean becoming the loudest person in the room. It means learning to express your thoughts clearly and confidently. Small improvements in communication can open doors to opportunities that once seemed impossible. Chapter 7: Practical Ways to Build Better Communication. The encouraging news is that communication is a skill you can strengthen every day. Start small. Smile when greeting people. Maintain eye contact for a few seconds longer. Ask simple questions. Practice active listening. Join conversations without worrying about saying the perfect thing. Remember that most people are thinking about themselves, not analyzing every word you say. The more you practice, the more familiar social situations become. Confidence grows through action, not waiting. Each conversation is a small step forward. Chapter 8: Replacing Negative Self-Talk. One of the biggest obstacles isn't what others think, it's what we tell ourselves. I'm awkward. No one wants to hear me. I always embarrass myself. These thoughts become habits. Instead, challenge them. Ask yourself, is there actual evidence this is true? Often, you'll realize these beliefs come from fear rather than facts. Replace them with healthier thoughts. I don't need to be perfect, I can improve. My voice matters. The way you speak to yourself shapes the way you communicate with others. Chapter 9: Progress Matters More Than Perfection. No one becomes confident overnight. Even the world's best communicators were once beginners. Growth happens through consistent practice. Celebrate small victories. Making one phone call, introducing yourself, sharing your opinion, asking one question. Every small success builds confidence for the next one. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Shyness may influence the way you communicate today, but it does not have to define your future. Every meaningful relationship begins with a conversation. Every opportunity begins with one step. Every confident communicator was once someone who had doubts. Remember, your thoughts deserve to be heard. Your feelings deserve to be expressed. Your voice has value. Don't let fear convince you otherwise. If today's video encouraged you, remember that every conversation is a chance to grow. Every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger, and every small step brings you closer to the confident communicator you are capable of becoming. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, keep believing in your potential, and we'll see you in the next video on love and motivation.